Who is Archangel Michael, O strongest angel? Biblical stories explain. The rank of archangel is occupied by only one angel in the biblical record. Therefore, this angel is the most prominent of all the holy angels. The archangel's name is Michael, and that name raises a question. Who is like God? Three great missions of the angel Michael. The archangel's first mission is to defend the body of Moses. Michael is probably the best-known angelic being mentioned in the Bible. We know that Michael is an archangel, but what is the specific role of this role for him? What has he already accomplished? What are his responsibilities, and how does he fit into the heavenly host that God has assembled? God chose not to reveal to us much information about the events that led to Moses' death. God gave him a vision of the promised land, even though it was impossible for him to set foot there. Moses gazed upon the promised land while standing atop Mount Nebo, which is part of a mountain range known as Piscovi. This peak is located in what is now the modern nation of Jordan. Moses was not allowed to enter the promised land because he disobeyed God. Jude 9 describes an occasion when Michael, the archangel, was in conflict with the devil regarding the body of Moses. It appears that there was a dispute regarding the body of Moses, and Judas indicates that Michael, the archangel, triumphed in this conflict, appealing to the authority of the Lord and saying, "The Lord rebuke you," in response to another party. However, it is not entirely clear why Michael fought Satan over Moses' body in the first place. Some people believe that the devil intended to use Moses' body as an object of worship to tempt Israel into engaging in idolatry. The archangel's second mission is to fight the Prince of Persia. The Prince of Persia is mentioned only in Daniel 10, a highly apocalyptic and therefore partially symbolic section of the book of Daniel. The Prince of Persia is likely a reference to a malevolent spiritual being who ruled Persia in ancient times. The prophet Daniel had a disturbing vision of a great war and entered a 3-week period of mourning, fasting, and prayer. God sent a heavenly messenger to explain the vision in answer to Daniel's prayer. As recorded in Daniel chapter 10, verses 10 through 14, "Then behold, a being with the appearance of a man came, and he put me on his knees and said to me, 'Daniel, dearly beloved man, understand the words that I'm going to tell you and stand up in your place, for I'm sent to you now.' And when he spoke these words to me, I stood up trembling. Then he said to me, 'Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and to humble yourself before your God, your words were heard, and because of your words it is that I came. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia resisted me 21 days. And behold, Michael, one of the first princes, came to help me, for I had stayed there with the kings of Persia. Now I have come to make you understand what will happen to your people in the last days will happen to your people in the last days, for the vision concerns the days that are yet to come." Here we have insight into warfare in the spiritual realm. Daniel had been praying and fasting for 3 weeks, and the angel had been sent from day 1 in response. However, the angel had been delayed by a figure called the Prince of the Kingdom of Persia, who opposed him for 21 days, during the entire period that Daniel was fasting and praying. In fact, the demonic Prince of Persia had incredible power, to the point that Michael, one of the main princes, was sent to help him. In Jude 9, we learn that Michael is an archangel. The angel was able to reach Daniel due to his strength. An angel clarifies how the last days of the Jews will unfold in Daniel's final vision. The great Prince Michael, who protects the children of his people, will appear at that moment. The angel also refers to Michael as Daniel's prince. The Bible does not say what it means to protect, but it is very clear that Michael has special responsibilities towards Israel. In Daniel chapter 10, verse 21, and Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, he is called the Prince of this nation. As we read ancient and modern history, I believe we see the hand of Michael defending Israel. Despite his great power, Michael remains completely submissive to the Lord. Jude, chapter 1, verse 9, demonstrates his confidence in the power of the Lord. Righteous angels are ranked and submit to authority. Considering the strength of Michael, Archangel, his submission to God is even more beautiful. The term archangel means angel of the highest rank. Most angels in the Bible are portrayed as messengers. But Michael is described as contending, fighting, or resisting evil spirits and principalities in all three books. Despite his anguish and weakness, the angel strengthened Daniel to receive the revelation that follows in chapters 11 and 12. But there were still more angelic conflicts to come. The angel had to return immediately to fight the prince of Persia and then inform Daniel that the prince of Greece was coming. This implies that Satan's demons are constantly in conflict with God's kingdom and servants. You must be prepared to fight in the spiritual realm where you cannot see the battle. The archangel's third mission, the war in heaven. A war breaks out in heaven with Michael and his angels on one side and the dragon and his angels on the other, and this occurs in the middle of the tribulation, according to Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 to 9. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon and his angels fought, but they did not prevail, and no place was found for them in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, the serpent of old who is called the devil and Satan, the seducer of the whole world. He was cast to earth along with his angels. The dragon is completely defeated to the point of losing his position, and he and his followers are thrown to the earth. However, this is not your final destination. The heavens may rejoice at the dragon's departure, but it is terrible news for land and sea. The devil knows that his time is short and has decided to unleash his fury as much as possible. Satan is not currently in hell, although he is certainly heading there. Michael and the forces of heaven defeat the dragon Satan and cast him to earth. Enraged, Satan sets out to wage war against those who obey God's commandments and stand firm in their testimony about Jesus. According to Revelation chapter 12, verse 17, then the dragon became angry with the woman and went to fight against the rest of her descendants, those who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus. Confrontation is necessary, although no one enjoys it, but it needs to be done to correct, purify, and unify the community. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you soon.